support.
The maestro, please!
Again, going back to just doing 3 albums a week apparently, only this time instead of 2 rap albums and an electro album, we now have 1 classical album and 2 jazz albums. This'll be for the week of
October 12th. 2024.
On this day of music back in 2019, AI Youngboy 2, NBA Youngboy's 12th mixtape would be released. It would go on to debut at the top of the Billboard 200, making it his first release to do so, and go on to be certified 2 times platinum. Additionally, every track on the mixtape would be certified gold or higher, and the New York Times would even call it one of the best albums of 2019. I mean, we've done all of the covers from the Bridgerton series at this point, you know, the ones that are just string quartet versions of pop songs, so it's finally nice to actually listen to Kris Bowers' original compositions for the series.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
And I'm feeling good.
You know, this is actually his first compilation album. Despite being active since like the early 2000s, he actually has not done any compilation albums yet. Plenty of studio albums, plenty of holiday albums, but nope, first compilation album right here.
Then I have a happy mistake.
Obviously in reference to the Harlequin character that she plays in the new Joker movie, she herself has actually said that this is a companion album to the movie. Others just call it a soundtrack album, despite the fact that there's actually a soundtrack album to the new Joker film, and all the songs on here don't even appear in the movie itself. Obviously a lot of jazz standards on here, especially she's been kind of doing that for a while now, plus we have originals on here as well.
Singing.
Honestly, at this point, I just think it'd be funny if Zach Bryan had the top 5 spots on the rock charts. He does have 5 entries on there right now, 3 of which, again, are in the top 5. The only 2 not are Elizabeth and Summertime Blues. Not too much activity on the chart, some things moved, and there were a couple of recharting ones at the bottom, but there is one that recharted into the top 5, Moneybagg Yo's Speak Now, because there's now a deluxe edition called Speak Now Or. Honestly, at this point, I just want to see how long Brat can hold on to the #1 spot.
And now I need some help from the maestro, please!
I could eat that girl for lunch as she dances on my tongue. Tastes like she might be the one.
I would say that we can expect a deluxe edition of this, but considering she hasn't done really any sort of deluxe edition for any of her other albums, I mean, her first one did have like Japanese limited editions, and Happier Than Ever did have a tour edition, which we might get for this too when she completes the tour, but again, I don't think we're getting a deluxe edition.
I know that last night we let the liquor talk. I can't remember everything we said.
We're 7 times platinum now, apparently.
New G-Wagon, I was moving too fast. Got the condo, I was moving too fast. Only sorry cause I was...
Despite Too Fast being the only official single from this mixtape, he does also have music videos for Teflon Don and Ski. Hopefully when she releases her second album, she can enjoy the success of the album, you know, upon release, as opposed to her debut album, which took a year to get going, but of course now it's huge.
Please, 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 don't prove I'm right.
This has now also been certified platinum, becoming her first album to actually be a platinum record. So again, only another 3 albums, but hey, they're all new. I can only hope, though, that we still get a bunch of new album releases before we're just inundated with all of the holiday stuff.
And now I need some help from the maestro, please! Maestro!